All right, so this one's sponsored by figuregrail.com. They sent this one over, so shout out to them. And they wanted me to say that they will have this figure around Thanksgiving time. So if you're looking for this one, be on the lookout. You can pre-order it now from them. And they'll be listing several other Dragon Ball Z items on sale soon. And that includes doorbuster bundles and sales for Black Friday. So just be on the lookout. That's super soon, just a few weeks away. So, follow them on Instagram and just follow their website and social medias basically. So here's the front of the box. As you can see, this is the newest release. He's a Namekian from Planet Namek. So he looks like Piccolo, but he's not Piccolo. And he comes pretty geared up here. He's got his little vest, so that's cool. Anyways, it's a web exclusive, so it's a more limited release. So you probably won't see this one around for too long. So again, I would jump on the pre-order from the website figuregrail.com if you are interested. There's the back. So if I'm being honest, this look for this character, I don't really prefer this look with the vest. But what's cool about this line is that S.H.Figuarts or Bandai Tamashii gives you the options. So it gave you the option to have him look like this. It gives you the option to take it off and have him look like his classic look. Same goes for his alternate heads and hands. So this is how we see him when he fights and when he fuses with Piccolo. So again, this company gives you the option to kind of display however way you would want, and that goes with the heads too. So you have a lot of options when it comes to the heads, including lots of different emotions and expressions. And I will say they are getting pretty creative with their facial expressions now. So this one, of course, he is showing a lot of emotion here, a lot of pain. So that's cool. Then we also have, once he's like beaten down with some battle damage there on his face, which is also cool. Then we get the expression where he is, I guess, attacking or yelling. And then this one right here, where he's just angry or serious. So those are the head sculpts. Of course, the figure itself comes with the neutral state here. And then we get the alternate hands, of course. So we have the fists that are on him right now. We always get pretty much the same gestures and poses. The open hands, the other open hands, but they're grabbing. And then these are like, I don't know, karate chop hands. And then last but not least, we get this arm here, which is cool because if you remember from the show, he gets his arm cut off. But this race can regrow their limbs. So this is when he regrows it, basically. So that's cool. So I'm going to quickly run through articulation here. Again, it's pretty much what we know to expect from these figures. So the head, it moves all the way up, goes all the way down. This collar piece is loose, so it doesn't get in the way. So you can look left and right. You can head tilt. The shoulders have the butterfly joints too, so you can extend the arm out. So if you want to put him in a fighting pose, you could do that. Extend his arm out. Goes all the way around, in and out there, swivels there. So every possible joint that you can expect from these. The torso does extend back quite a bit, goes forward quite a bit, twist, tilts all over the place. Pretty good diaphragm. And then the legs will kick forward. He could pretty much do a full split. And then we have the thighs, we have the knees. Ankles are going to go forward all the way up and down. They also tilt. They swivel here, and then there's the toe hinge. So he is fully decked out, which as much as possible, so you could really get him into whatever pose you would want. So if you would like to compare the two, then here is Piccolo on the right side, and then Nail on the left side. And I have him with his fully, geared out. Got the cape, the hat. I know it's not called a hat, but whatever. And yeah, I think you can see the difference there, even though they share the same face pretty much. You can clearly tell the difference if I guess if you're a fan of the show, you could tell. But anyways, yeah, it looks good. It really does look good, and the size and everything. I'm gonna pan out here and show the full figure, but it does look good. So that is how they stand right there. So there's a quick look at what he looks like with the optional parts attached, the the regrowth of the limb, and of course he is in pain because it probably doesn't feel that great. But it's cool. It's cool that you can have a totally different look just off of some option parts. So yeah, I like this quite a bit. You can recreate a scene from the show, and I think that's just really cool. It's something that I like about this company that makes these figures, because obviously if you don't know much about these things here, this is not a American company. It's a Japanese manufacturer, so it's so much better, right? The quality, the attention to detail, the effort they put into it. They're obviously fans of the show because they're doing things like this. If you ever see any of the American figures or collectibles out there, they don't do things like this. So yeah, it costs a little more, and you got to import it from Japan, but you're getting probably the top quality stuff. So that is it. Actually, the ISO on this is actually a little too high right now. There you go. So there you go. That is the review for this figure, and I think you get a lot out of this. You get a lot of options. You get a lot of just scenes you can make, poses you can create. I think that's what really sells this one here, and it's quite enjoyable to get them in different looks, different poses, and different scenes, and all that. So it's definitely gonna be a sought after release, I think, and it is one of their stronger releases for sure. It's cool that we're getting like a character like this that isn't really an A-list character, isn't really a popular character, doesn't really show up for too long in the series. But that's where we're at with this line, and I like that. I like that we get the characters that aren't common. We've gotten Goku and Vegeta 100 times already. Obviously, it's time for these other side characters, basically. So that's it. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section, and I will catch you guys on the next one, whenever that is.